Hello everyone, Lana here, back with some more things on the internet, because that's what we do. And one thing is for sure, internet is absolutely massive, and like most of us, I can't imagine a life now without internet, because it is so integrated to everything we do these days, from the machines and the programs, the computers, everything. And I mean, not to mention, I'm uploading here through the interwebs. And in many ways, internet have been an amazing thing. It have allowed us to do so many things. I mean, for me, it have meant a lot, because it have allowed me to interact and get to know so many people, and allowed me to change for the better. Because when I'm looking back how I was like 10 years ago, I was kind of like creep, you know? I was the neckbeard I'm looking like right now, you know? Like, I didn't do anything crazy, but when I'm looking back at it, I'm like, ooh, man, wow. Oh boy. I'm happy I have changed, and that is the beautiful thing with time, because, you know, we change and we, you know, grow, most of us at least. Not everyone do, but most of us do, and internet can help us with that, you know? We learn and we get to interact with people and everything, though obviously, with all the good comes obviously a lot of bad, because people obviously are assholes, sadly. And the reason I'm doing this video today though is because we're gonna be checking out a little video called I Like Girls by JoCat. JoCat is an creator and streamer that have taken a break from creating in general and taking a break from the internet because of this video we're gonna be checking out here today. And they've been doing like D&D, Final Fantasy 14 and lots of streams and stuff like that. Generally an wholesome guy that made this video, this song, a parody song, and it blew up, you know? Many loved it, many more loved it. And then of course there is people that didn't, and of course they caused a lot of shitstorm. And eventually it led to him, you know, taking indefinitely break from the internet, which is honestly really sad, because, you know, being attacked like that, now of course I don't know that feeling, because I'm a small YouTuber. I don't get very much, you know, traction, but I even in the little I have gotten kind of sucks, you know. And the reason why I decided here today is because, of course, another assbag have been posting about the JoCat and trying to like do some weird ass shit. This is one of the weirdest fucking threads I ever seen. I'm gonna show you guys it because it is so fucking wild. It's looking like this, and it is like, today men are socially not allowed to exist as sexual beings. What? The bizarre result is in the form of Reddit sexuality, in which guys try to make themselves as non-threatening as possible in order to express permitted sexual energy. And then making a thing out of this, which I think is just incredible weird, you know? Obviously this is, I don't know, it's a blue tick mark. 99% of them are fucking idiotic assholes. That is, it is kind of like, as soon as I see a tick mark, a blue tick mark on them, I'm like, yeah, I will not agree with this person, won't I? There are of course good ones as well, but in general, So this is JoCat. I haven't listened and watched this in a long time now, so we can be checking out it. I'm excited. God, I think this is so cool. I love this.
Sad that there's no muscly girls in here. Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know, sure, I like to joke around and talk about how, oh, I'm strong women all the time, but that's not the only girls I like. I like big girls, pretty kitty girls, really witty girls, singing ditty girls. I like the leggy girls with the nice thighs. I like a good chest, no matter what size. I like the belly folds, I like the six-packs, really tall queens, and the short stacks. From the mild girls to the wild girls. You got style girls, make them proud girls.
Duh.
Yeah, I just really like girls.
And that's it. 35 seconds. And some people lost their shit. And now, of course, people can be making like, it's the left or the right, and they have been on the both sides, actually. I did check it out, and it is just awful to see. I mean, look at him. He's adorable with the ribbon in his ear. And honestly, I love this because he actually have Rinka here from Fire Emblem, and I also love her. She's one of my favorite characters there. Just so badass. Oh my god. And I don't understand how people can be upset about this. If anything, I feel like this is about body positivity. Like, you know, all bodies, like, all types of bodies. I mean, he likes them all. Like, the six-pack is fine. Big muscular moms are fine. Like, if you're overweight, it's fine. If you're short, you're fine. Like, all of this is fine, you know? And I just find it so weird. But then again, it's not the first time people on the internet have taken something and made it to... taken a molehill and turned it into a fucking mountain, you know? And I think this is just very cute. Oh, look at that! And yeah, I mean... if we're gonna be like that, I have done way more dumbass stuff, said stuff like on the interwebs. Probably. I have done so many thousands of videos and so many hours of content that... I mean, you're free to check it all out. I mean, I don't mind. Go check it out. Beware of how cringe I am, though. And I just think this is really sad, though, that JoCat have been put through all of this, you know? They've been doxxed and, you know, been attacked on... I mean, especially on Twitter. Twitter is a hellscape. And even if, as he wrote, that he can log off there, but it doesn't change the fact that stuff like that haunts you, you know? It still lingers in your mind. The negative parts do that, you know? Especially if you have any kind of mental health. Now, I don't say he has any, but as someone that I do have, it's so easy for people to say, you can just log off, but that's the problem. Even if I do that, the problem doesn't vanish. I still have it up here, you know? It is still eating me. And even if you don't have any mental health issues, that still affects you because, as I said, the internet is such an integral part of our lives today that even if you doing like all of these things, people will still find you out in some ways, you know? Today they can do so much fucking shady stuff, you know? And I think it's a shame. Why can't people just enjoy this? You know? I think this is just very cute and very wholesome. I mean, there is obviously always people that will do outrageous things about dumbass, you know? Instead of this, they could, I don't know, there are like literally Nazis they can deal with, but no, this is the problem. Jesus ass. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little video, talk a little bit about it, and give support to JoCat, and hope he's gonna stay strong and stay well and do what is best for him, and support him when he comes back. Hopefully he comes back and do his thing, what he enjoys. And people that is upset about this, I don't understand why. I mean, look at this. What is not to like? It reminds me though when I see Saria, when Overwatch was, you know, revealed and they started to show the characters. I remember particularly Saria. There were lots of people that were upset about her because women can't be that muscular and big. Which is like, first of all, it's a game. Who the fuck cares? Secondly, women can be that big. You know, there are like powerlifters and women like that, you know? I was actually Googling or searching like, oh yeah, and found it. People are just dumb, man. Even worse, they have the internet, they can Google stuff, but they don't do that. Silly beans. But yeah, so support JoCat, have a good time, make internet a better place. It's a hell many times, but we can try our best to make it a good place for everyone. Except the Nazis. Fuck them.